1, 2, 3. Whoa! Wow! Good morning, everyone. Wait, are you mocking me?
No, I'm just mocking you.
What does your necklace say?
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 I'm not even wearing a necklace. Gotcha.
I'm not even wearing a necklace. Gotcha. We're doing a scientist. It's a bath bomb one.
You want to be a scientist?
Yep.
Okay. So you might hear it behind me, but our air conditioning is running because it is a very hot day. And so I thought we would do some fun outside activities. I'm trying to give Jessica and Bailey a little time together. And so I have all 4 boys and we're gonna do some fun outdoor activities. I need to find Jacob because he needs to help me out with this fun idea.
Okay.
You in here, Jake? Hi, Jake. Jacob, how would you like to help me set up the pool? Okay, great. What are you eating? Raisins! Oh, we should show you guys the raisins that Parker was making in that vlog before. Now they look like little raisins. They looked like grapes before, now they're raisins. And our sauerkraut is becoming sauerkraut. So before it was all multicolored and the colors becoming more and more uniform. And the microbiology is all aflutter within it. Watch this. So I have a little jar in the top of it that's keeping everything pushed down so it doesn't float up to the top. But you see all these little bubbles here? There are microorganisms inside of this creating different gases. Here, I'll try and press down here. You can see some of the gases come up. So it's actually getting kind of fizzy. I keep pressing it down so that there's no gas in there, and then more gas pockets will get made because there's little microscopic things in there eating the stuff and making it more edible for me, which I really appreciate. All right, we got the hose filling up this pool here. Once it gets to a good level, we'll shut off the water. We'll let it sit out here in the hot sun, and then we'll have a nice warm pool to go into. And maybe Luke will go in the pool. You wanna go in the pool today? Are you in your swing? Whoa. Whoa, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Boo. Should we do it again? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Boo. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Boo. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! 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 I remember when you were the one inside the swing and I was the one pushing, and now you're pushing your little brother. Whoa! 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 All right, it's a little later in the day. Duncan took his nap, and we're gonna do a fun little activity right now. We're going to, here, you want this toy? Here you go. We're gonna use one of the gifts that JoJo gave us to make bath bombs, which we've done before. We're experts at it, right, guys?
Yeah, I gotta tell you something. So last time we did it, we had really fun, but we kind of failed.
And Luke also just woke up from a nap, so he's a little groggy. Are you a little groggy? Whoa, whoa.
Wow. Oh, the instructions. Okay, we need a bowl, a fork, and what in the world is that thingy? Oh, it's right here.
Oh, whoa, look at that JoJo one.
It was hard to make, but...
That is super cool, buddy. Jacob,
Galaxy bath.
all your training at the Lush factory is paid off. Jake made like 100 bath bombs at the Lush factory.
Watch this one.
Oh, look at this multicolored extravaganza that's about to happen. Waste not, want not. That turned out really cool. It kind of looks like your shirt. You should make a baseball one. All right, we got a pool full of water balloons. Duncan, is this your first water balloon fight?
No. We did one at Grandma's house.
You did one at Grandma's house? Oh, yeah. Man. Okay. So everybody, you can only have 2 at a time except for me because I'm holding a camera. So I only get 1 at a time. You can have 2. Whoa. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say go. I didn't say go. I did not say go.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm behind the house and go. Oh, I missed. Wait. Ah. Oh, it bounced off me. Whoa. Ah. Oh. Oh.
No, but...
Oh. Whoa, you got me on the knees. Ow. Oh. Whoa. Oh, not cool. Who's ganging up on me? Did you just hit me on the back?
Yeah.
They're just slapping me. I'm just being slapped by balloons and they pop behind me. No. Oh. All right, that's it. Cannonball! Now that all the water balloons are done, I want to see how Luke likes the pool. What do you think of that? You see your brother in the pool? Do you like the pool? Here's your toe in the grassy water. This is what little kiddie pools always end up looking like this. Just instantly grassy. Instantly grassy. What do you think? You like it? Ooh. Splash, 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 splash. Splash, splash, splash. Look how happy this guy is to be in the pool. He's super happy. Are you happy to be in the pool? Splash, splash, splash. Splash, 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 splash. You like it? You like it in the pool? We should try one of the bath bombs in the pool.
Yeah! Ocean!
Oh, whoa, look at it go. Look at it go. Oh, it's a multicolor one. Very cool.
Mine's a multi...
Whoa, is this the one you did?
Yep.
Oh, it's very fizzy. They've turned their gymnastics mat into a slip and slide. It's not super effective, but it is padded. So in yesterday's video, we taught you guys how to play a game that Jessica's family plays called May I. A lot of people requested to see like a playthrough, like over the shoulders, sort of seeing how one round might be played. So we're gonna play a first round with you with 3 players. So Jacob's gonna help me out, Parker's gonna help me out, and I'm gonna help me out. And so this is a 3-player version, first round, May I, and I'm gonna expose my hands. Jake, are you gonna be the dealer or am I the dealer?
You are the... Wait.
I want to be the dealer.
Yeah, Parker will be the dealer.
You just want to be the cutter. I know what's going on here. Jacob is going to try and cut the cards so that at the bottom there are 34 cards.
You only get 1 cut.
Only get 1 cut. No counting. All right, now this is the pile that Parker's going to deal, and he's going to deal out 11 cards to each of us, except I'm going to get a 12th card. 12. Okay, so that was 12 cards to my hand, and he was 3 cards off. He had 3 too many cards, so they go back on top of the main pile. And I have 12 cards because I'm gonna discard a card right away. Here's my hand. This is actually a really good hand. Sorry, guys. Here is a 3. So that's 3 of a kind right there. And then this is a wild card. That could be a 3, or that could be a 3. So I'm already set up to put my cards down, but I might wait a few rounds to see if oh, look, another 3 right here. But I can only do 2 3s. I'm gonna drop this card first. And the reason I'm gonna drop this card or this card, is because I want it out of my hand so that I don't have a high hand at the end of the game. So I'm gonna discard this card right here, and that starts the discard pile. So now Jacob takes a card and decides on a different card to discard, and now Parker can choose to take that king or a new card. Whoop. A queen, okay. I don't want a queen. There's no reason for me to take a queen. So instead I'm gonna take the top card of this pile. Take a look at it. Ooh, look at that. Look at what I got here. Look what's happening here. Okay, so I'm on a good track here, and I'm gonna get rid of this guy because it's worth 15 points at the end. I don't want that 15 points. Okay, Jacob's gonna take a card. Making some big decisions over here. A 9, oh, interesting.
I'll take it.
Parker wanted the 9.
So now we know
So
what
Parker must be collecting 9s. Oh, he's going down already. Okay, so he must have 3 9s and 3 of something else. And oh, it looks like he's collecting 5s as well. So 9s and 5s are down on the table, and they're out of Parker's hand, which means that they aren't gonna be points for him later. That 10 isn't gonna help me at all. So I'm gonna take this card. And I got that. So that card doesn't help me either, but this card's worth more points at the end, so I'm gonna put it down here. Jacob's taking it. Putting down a 6.
Yeah.
This card here is the top of the discard pile. It doesn't help my hand at all, so I'm gonna take this card. And this one doesn't help my hand at all either.
Queen.
So I'm gonna put it down just like that. All right, I'm gonna do something that I wouldn't normally do. Jacob just dropped an 8, so I'm gonna say "May I" to Parker because it's his turn, but I want that 8. May I?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so what happens now? Since I said "May I" and it helps me out here. Whoop, it helps me out here. Not really, because I'm already ready. You want to do a "May I" kind of when you're desperate for a card, which happens in later parts of the game. But since I said "May I" and he said I can, I'm going to take the card that he had the choice of taking, put it in my hand, and I'm also going to take a bonus card here and put it into my hand as well. So now my hand is bigger, and Parker takes this card into his hand and he plays like normal. So now I have 2 extra cards in my hand, which might up my score later. He dropped a king, and I want that king, so I'm gonna take the king as well. So in a typical game of May I, one strategy is to wait until you can put all your cards down and then you double everybody else's score. Right now, I'm not gonna do that, but that's why I was collecting these and waiting to see if I could potentially do that. I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to do that. I think Jake's gonna drop down pretty soon here, and I think Parker's already got cards down. He's only has, what, 5 cards in his hand? So he's gonna be able to put his cards down. So I'm getting nervous, And so I'm gonna put
I'm
mine
getting
down.
nervous.
So I have at least 3 8s, so I can put all my 8s down. I have at least 3 kings. I actually have 4. That was a lucky draw. So those are down. And then this is what's left in my hand. But before I discard, I want to check and make sure none of my cards match up with any of Parker's cards. You can see there's some 9s over here. So this 9 at the end of my stack can actually go right here onto Parker's pile. And now I don't have any more cards that I can drop at this time. So I'm gonna put my 10, because it will give me the most points at the end. I'm trying to get points out of my hand. I'm gonna take the 10 and discard it. So now that I've put these cards down, if Parker has any kings or any 8s in his hand, he can add them to what I've put on the table. Oh, Jacob's going down. 2s and jacks. Jake was
Kinda
collecting
depends
2s
on
and
which one I
jacks.
should put down.
I think you should put the 3s down, because then you have less points in your hand,
Points.
right? There you go. So Jacob had actually collected 3 groups, but he can, oh, and he's adding to the 5s over there. But he wants the least amount of points in his hand at the end. Now Parker has to take a card, and he gets to put cards down. He's adding to my 8s over here, and adding to the 3s, and dropping a queen. I'm gonna draw a new card. It's a queen. Nobody has queens out there, nobody has 7s, nobody has 6s. So I'm gonna get rid of this queen, because it's worth 10 points, and I don't want that 10 points at the end of the game. Jacob's thinking, dropping the 4.
Put this back down.
Ooh, got a 5. Let's see what I get. I got a 4. There are no 4s on the table, but the 4 is smaller than my 7, so I'm gonna discard the 7, and that makes my score smaller.
Jacob just got a wild.
Oh, Jacob just got a wild. Jake drew a joker, which is a wild card, so he could have put it anywhere. Parker's turn.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Frustrating. No matches. Okay, so now this is a 2. No 2s out there, but 2s are smaller than 6s, so I'm gonna get rid of that 6. Now, if the game ends right now, my score is gonna be 12, which is pretty good. Jake got a 3. So now he's only got 2 cards left in his hand.
Like me.
Oh man, I'm the only guy with 3 cards in my hand.
Oh
So-
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I would have definitely picked up that too.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna take a card. It's a 6. No 6s out here. It's the highest card in my hand, so I'm gonna drop it. Jacob, oh, Jacob adding to his jacks. So Jake only has 1 card left. If he manages to
You showed me.
drop another card, the game will be over.
I'm the lucky one right now. Oh, really?
Ooh, both of them only have 1 card left. Let's see what I draw here. It's a 4. Nobody has 4s, so I'm gonna get rid of the 6. But now my score is gonna be 10 if the game ends right here, which it might, because Jake only has 1 card in his hand. There it is. Okay, so that ended very quickly and out of focus. Jacob drew a card. He had 1 card left in his hand. He drew a card. It was a 5. He put the 5 on Parker's cards there and dropped his last card. Now, none of the cards on the table count as points. So any cards that are on the table,
I got
or in this case, the floor, don't count as points. Only the cards that are in your hand. So you got 2 points. So Parker would have 2 points for this round. I would have 10 points for this round. And then we would shuffle the cards, recut, and do the next round. So that's the basic first round of May I. If you want a more in-depth, and when I say more in-depth, I mean really, really in-depth tutorial on how to play it, the video we posted yesterday is where you want to look. I'll post a link to that in the description or up in the top area there. If you want to learn how to play that card game and also see a lot of facial expressions from this guy, that's where you go. And each round you're collecting something different. So for this one we were collecting 3 of a kind or more of a kind, 3 or more of a kind. And in future rounds you collect runs of cards as well as 3 of a kind in various combinations.
Wait. Does anyone else know how to play this in the world?
Yes, but it looks like it goes by different names. Here, I'll read you some of the comments. People were actually recommending games and saying that they played games that were similar. A lot of people have mentioned that this this game is like Shanghai. Somebody said that we shouldn't take credit for this game. This isn't our game. This is just a game that Jessica's family has passed down. I don't know where they learned it. It's not our game. We didn't invent it. So that's not what's happening here. We're just teaching it because it's a game that not a lot of people had heard of when we brought it up, and people were asking for instructions on how to play. Somebody said that they called it Liverpool Rummy, and a lot of people equated it to the game Phase 10, which I think we own, but it is slightly different. A few people were asking for clarification on going around the corner. So once you put the cards down, on that turn that you put the cards down, you can't go around the corner, which is to go like Jack, Queen, King, Ace, 2. You couldn't put the 2 on there when you put the cards down, but as soon as they're down and your turn's over, then anyone, including you, the person who put it down, can go around the corner and put a 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people are asking what happens when you cut the cards and they don't hit the exact amount of cards that they're supposed to cut to at the very beginning when you're dealing the cards, and nothing happens. There's no points, there's no penalty for not getting that. It's just like a bonus point giver. What is going on back there?
It's something that they say that only pianists can do, but it really doesn't matter. I'm not a piano person and I still can do it.
Maybe you are a piano person, you should take some piano lessons. Did you ever think about that? The other thing about the cutting is if their cut was too shallow, if there's not enough cards, you just take them from the deck, and if there are too many, you put whatever's left over, like what Parker did in this round, back on top of the deck. I think that addresses a lot of the questions that people had. I've been going through the comment section of that video and trying to like update the rules a little bit, trying to explain it. It's one of those games that's really pretty easy to play once you get the hang of it, but explaining it can be extremely complicated. So I tried to explain it in the best way that I could, but I thought us playing a quick round like this might give you more insight. And yeah, I hope you try this game out. It's a lot of fun.